What's good? Brian Tong here, and welcome to the Apple Bits for everything good and bad inside the world of Apple. Let's get right to the show, and we've got some good stuff for you. Now, we know the most asked about product from you has to be the new AirPods and when they're coming out. Well, according to a report from analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, Apple will finally release the upgraded model with the wireless charging case in the first quarter of 2019. The report says the upgraded AirPods will also include upgrades to the Bluetooth spec, and the hinge of the case will be redesigned to support appearance changes and higher thermal requirements for charging. But the all-new designed AirPods, the true next-gen ones, those are currently on track to launch in early of 2020. Now, reports have said they could have everything from sweat resistance, noise canceling, new touch control gestures, and hands-free Siri integration where you can say that magic catchphrase without having to actually touch the AirPods. I won't say it, so I won't set off your devices. And you know what? That deserves a good Apple.
Yeah!
For me. So, it's not official, but right now, we could see updated AirPods in early 2019 and the all-new AirPods in early 2020. But there's something else we won't see until at least 2020, and that's a 5G iPhone that connects to faster networks. A Bloomberg report says Apple is planning to hold off until at least 2020 before offering an iPhone that can connect to the next-gen high-speed networks that are coming next year. Now we know this, Apple has historically trailed in bringing new tech to the table, specifically with cellular network speeds like 3G and 4G, where they've waited as long as a year before putting it into the iPhone. In the past, spotty coverage for new networks made it less compelling, but the major US carriers, Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile, they're going to start flipping the switch in 2019, but most likely won't get complete nationwide coverage until 2020. Now, let's talk about the 5G advantage. It's more efficient, faster, and there's better signal strength with potential peak data speeds 20 times faster for 5G versus 4G. But even if it's not at its peak, you're still looking at, let's say, something like 10 times the data speed. So we're talking 1 gig versus 10 gig transfer rates. That's still a huge difference. 2020 is really the year where 5G will become widespread, so it won't be really a problem for Apple next year, but it will if getting 5G in their phones takes longer than 2020. And if you think about it, right, one of the reasons behind the delay, Apple's ongoing feud with Qualcomm, who currently produces the 5G-enabled modem chips. Now, the Big A has now aligned itself with Intel for their modem chips that won't have 5G versions available in time to support any phones next year. And sticking with iPhones, make sure to get your iPhone's battery replaced because Apple's discounted $29 replacement program is set to end on December 31st. Now, this covers every iPhone from the iPhone SE, the 6, 6 Plus, 6S, 6S Plus, 7, 7 Plus, 8, 8 Plus, and 10. Woo! Now, all of these are eligible for the discount from the processor slowdown scandal earlier this year. After December 31st, a battery replacement will cost $49, but it jumps to $69 for the iPhone 10. And you can go into the settings and search for battery health to see how much your battery has degraded and if it still can operate at peak performance to help you decide. All right, Apple Music is set to launch on Amazon Echo devices on the week of December the 17th, which immediately brings up the question, if you haven't purchased a HomePod for your smart home already, other than its sound quality, why in the heck would you pay $349 for a HomePod over getting an Amazon Echo right now? And let me just remind you, right, the Echo is compatible with over 12,000 smart home devices. Apple HomeKit, just over 500. Yeah, and yes, I get the power of the ecosystem, but Apple knows it's not selling that much hardware for the HomePod, and this is kind of an admission of that. And it's really, deep down, it's a play to expand its services business like Apple Music, which is already on Android, and then enabling it on other devices is really the way to do it. Because Netflix, they didn't blow up by staying on their own hardware, but, is the next step. Will we see it on Google Home next? Apple? Maybe? Now, Tim Cook, he made it a priority for Apple to double its services businesses by 2020. Apple Music has over 56 million subscribers, and reports have said that even Apple Music has more paid subscribers in the US compared to Spotify's paid subscribers, with both of them just over 20 million. Now, globally, though, Spotify has 87 million paid subs and 191 million monthly active users. That's a whole bunch. All right, Apple launched new iPhone XS, XS Max cases, and Apple Watch bands just under the radar recently in 3 colors: hibiscus, mellow yellow, and Pacific green. Wait, what? In the most Apple move ever. Apple just made up its own color, Pacific green. I'm sorry, that's not even green, that's blue. And that is so Apple right there. Like, I'm pretty sure, I'm really sure, I'm not colorblind, but come on guys, that's blue. And you know what that's getting? Say it with me, everybody. That's a bad apple. And if that wasn't bad enough, we've got to call out our friends from Samsung. And you know what? I've got nothing but love for you. But Marquez Brownlee, he loves finding this stuff. When he found Samsung's Nigerian Twitter account promoted the Galaxy Note 9 on Twitter, but they posted it from an iPhone. Uh-oh. And then to remedy that problem, they ended up deleting the entire account after their boo-boo. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm sorry. We've just got to double stack this one. Come on, son. That's a bad apple. Sheesh. All right. That's going to do it for now. If you like this video, you know the drill. Thumbs up, subs up, and hit that notification bell. Ding, ding, ding. So I can vibrate in your pants with every new video I drop. And if you'd like to go even deeper with Apple, you can check out the Apple Bits XL audio podcast for a real deep dive, more stories each week. Plus, you can help support the podcast and my independent journey that really allows me to keep doing this since I'm 100% indie at patreon.com/Brian Tong. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Take care. Be safe. Peace.